think my guns are going to be able to do much against medium tanks. Watch out for the trees. So you will collide with other planes. You will collide with the trees, tanks, anything on the ground. So I'm going to spend my time trying to shoot down some of these quote-unquote bad guys. Oh, somebody's on my tail. And exactly the sort of thing I was talking about. You can collide with other planes, and he just crawled up my butt and took me down. Hi everyone, Bearded Coffee Monkey here with a shot at War Thunder, airplane and tank simulation game. It's pretty nice. This, in particular, this review or this gameplay should appeal to my father and my brother. We're flyers in the family. My father being a pilot, and I remember, like, it's funny flying these planes, growing up, watching my brother build the models, and my dad and family members who have flown some of these planes. So I'm still pretty early on. I'm playing some tier 1 and tier 2 planes, so basically beginner planes and maybe one step above that. I've got a P-40 Hawk here. I got a P-400. What else do we have here? Got a nice little selection of some planes here in my hangar to work with. A Kitty Hawk, P-36C Hawk, and I got a Catalina if I want to do any bombing missions. So we can run either airplanes. I also have a couple of tanks in the military mode. Gun carriage there for anti-aircraft. Got a M3 Lee, an M2. You'll see the 2nd Armored Division symbol on a lot of these tanks. My father actually was in the 2nd Armored Division. I believe somewhere between 1951 and 1957 they were stationed in Germany at that point, but and they were running Shermans, so I'm not exactly sure. This is a very early one, M4A1, but yeah, these are the tanks that he worked on. These are part of his unit, and the thing is, I noticed in playing this, I played some other military games, but man, these things are detailed. I mean, crazy amounts of detail as far as the paint, the rust spots, where the welds are and stuff. You've got, metal here worn off of the paint sometimes. You've got actual texture, in the turrets and stuff. They look like the cast steel and the cast iron and all the, individual bolts on the items here. I think another one of my favorites was the M3 here. Yeah, I mean, there's an actual dent right here in the gun cupola here. It's a dent. It's not just a decal or a sticker. That's that's actually there. So there's an amazing amount of detail. The netting on the back here, and even just the little wooden toggles that hold the toolboxes together. Just these are so much fun to play. So you've got your basics here. You've got your tanks. You can also check out and see how they look as far as where the armor is. So as you're doing this, you're also kind of learning. Red means very thick armor, so it's very thick armor up front. Where there's more deflection and stuff, you've got lighter armor, and then there's also kind of shows you where the crew is. And as interesting as it is, it's also pretty educational. I mean, seeing I built models of these as a kid, but they didn't have all this stuff in them. The fuel tanks, the engines, where the ammo was held. But knowing this about the tanks, and in particular tanks that you own, you can look for specific places to try to hit the enemy tanks. Like hitting it from the side, you're probably going to hit an ammo box or a fuel tank or something. Hitting them from the front, you're going to be hitting the strongest armor, up front. Maybe inside, like a little bit here if you can get it deflected in. But if you get a good shot on the side, you're going to take out an ammo box or a gas tank. Same thing with the airplanes. They don't have that much armor, not compared to people, but if you've got a good plane and you know where to hit it, obviously it's armored right around the pilot, and you've got where the weapons are, you've got where the machine guns are located. All this stuff. I think I know my family, my dad and my brother would love to just get in here and just look at these planes X-ray mode and check them out. But you know what? Enough talking. Let's get to flying. I currently don't have a joystick. I'll probably do a review later when I do have a joystick, and I'm much more used to flying with a joystick. But they have what they call an arcade mode. So they have a selection of air arcade battles or tank arcade battles. Then you start moving into realistic and then simulator battles. In arcade battles, the controls are much simpler, and the nice thing is, you know, bad guys are marked in red, good guys are marked in blue, everything's kind of marked, you get a lead indicator. You'll see when we get in, but as you move into the more, I guess what you call hardcore modes, the air simulator battles, then you get no notification of who you're shooting at. You need to be able to identify your enemy on sight, you know, what a German plane looks like, what a Russian tank looks like, and make sure you're shooting the right guys. You know, you don't want to do friendly fire and take out some of your own. But for now, I'm still working on arcade battle. I don't have a joystick yet, so let's get into an air arcade battle. Okay, we have a pretty straightforward battle. It is take out the enemy targets on the ground and in the air. And in the arcade mode, you also start off in the air. You don't need to worry with takeoff, raising your landing gear, all the minutia kind of associated with combat flying. We're ready to go. Targets are marked off in red. You can see down there. There's some bombing targets and also some ground targets. Because I have a sort of a bomb site below me, that means I currently have bombs. I'm able to drop them. And I'm going to zoom in a bit. We have some ground targets over there. I'll probably take on some of them. And who else do I have with me? Got my buddies with me. And some bad guys over there. But I'm going after the ground targets first. I'm going in low. Swing around, try again. Again, I'm flying with the mouse, so you get very... Let's see what we got here. Medium tank. I don't think my guns are going to be able to do much against medium tanks. Watch out for the trees. So you will collide with other planes, you will collide with the trees, tanks, anything on the ground, so I'm going to spend my time trying to shoot down some of these quote-unquote bad guys. Oh, somebody's on my tail. And exactly the sort of thing I was talking about. You can collide with other planes, and he just crawled up my butt and took me down. Okay, I'll take on the P-400. Now my P-400 has a cannon in the nose. I should be able to take out some of the ground targets. Actually, let me try to hit some G-forces here. Let me see if I can spiral down behind this fellow here. There we go. Zoom in, give him a bit of a lead, and just aim at that white circle. Got him. There we go. Now let's take out some of these ground targets. You can zoom in a bit to get a better shot. Oh, they're behind the hill. Yeah, I'm going to have to swing around this way and kind of take them. So the indicators show up, but they show up through items, so I'm going to have to swing around here on the hill. There we go. Cannon is out. I'm going to have to reload. Wait till the cannon is back armored again. See if I can't swing around this way. Now the thing is, me turning my wings doesn't really affect much. like I said, I'm used to flying with a joystick, so banking. There's no rudder. Somebody's on my tail. Okay, they've moved off. I'm going after the tanks again. And didn't quite make it through the trees. Damn. Ooga. The trees are terribly unforgiving. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to shoot down. I seem to have better luck shooting down other planes, so let's give that a try again. Actually, got something going on here on the coast. Looks like everybody's just kind of focused on where's he going? Oh, and he is down. He must have clipped something. Took him down too. Alright. So these guys, those are pretty quick, clean kills. They must have been weakened from another engagement. Let me see if I can take out this yak. Yak! Oh! Oh! We suffered a defeat. Let's see how the results were. I know I didn't help too much. Definitely not one of my best battles. Oh, I came in second place on the team. It was one of my better battles. I apparently took out 4 airplanes. Oh, got some revenge on somebody who got me. Defended a fighter. Destroyed a vehicle without getting hit. Got some saves from ground forces. Alright, I did. And I got my Distinguished Service Cross. Player stats. Man, I came in second place. Not bad. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Alright. Cool. So, I'll do some research. I'll do some of that, and I'll get back in for a tank battle. Alright. Let's hop in our M4A1 and try one of these tank battles. So again, tank arcade battles, much simpler. Just kind of point and shoot, move forward. Obviously aviation a bit tougher. You've got a lot more axes to deal with, but tanks, it's more of a who shot first and who's shooting the bigger shell. Also, it does actually come into effect, you know, deflection, your angle, all that sort of stuff. So a good player can do pretty well. So let's see how this player does. Alright, we seem to have a pretty straightforward game of capturing some zones, and we'll be playing across, looks like a wooded terrain. So I'll wait for some of these other guys here to roll out and try to find myself a good spot. Yeah, everybody piling through the one zone. Let's see. So there's a capture zone B. Let's check the map real quick. We have 3 capture zones. We're all kind of heading for B right now. I'm going to move out towards A. We're already... Oh, there's an enemy on the horizon already. They are marked off in red, so let's go say hi. Nope. Just firing for the sake of firing. Do we have somebody up there? Yes. Alright, in the treads. He's backing up. Who else do we have coming in here? into the cupola. Didn't seem to do any serious damage, but this does seem to be a throughway for tank. Oh, he's back up on the hill. Ah, he's backing up again. There's somebody right behind that tree. Can't quite get an angle on him. Anybody else? Ah. Getting tanks spotted. I've got a good spot here. I'm gonna move up a little. Oh, she's peeking out there. I see you. I see you. He's coming back out. Alright. He is not doing too well after that shot. He is rolling, but he is walking dead. That tank is out. These guys are trying to hit me. But luckily I'm behind the berm. Oh, darn. I'm behind the berm. Ah, hiding behind the rocks. Tagged him in the rear there. I think I got his gas tank though. Oh, who's that? Oh, pinged him in the... I can't get a... Come on, give me a indicator. I'm in an interesting spot here. Oh. Somebody tried to sneak up behind me. That did not work out so well for him. They're trying to get me out of my little spot here. Oh, artillery over there. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Can I see him? I took a bit of a hit. That was a really good spot right there. I liked that spot. Let me see if I can get another good spot here to keep my front protected. And hello. Oh, you can start repairing. I'm gonna go over here, and that might be it for me. Come on. Let's take a shot. Let's try to get this guy in the turret. Oh, what's that? Right in the rear. Oh, and he's dead. Good job. Oh, who's that? My loading is taking a while. I think my loader's injured. I'm kind of a sitting duck out here. And Alright. Nah, I'm not reloading. Darn it. Ah, yeah, I'm sitting duck out here. I have 12 seconds to sit here and just be shot at. Ah, come on. Come on. Oh! I just lost my opportunity. Artillery got me. Through a penetrated my crew. So that was actually not a bad round for me. I had a nice little spot there. I was able to... But we are still not holding too many of the positions. So I'm going to go for my M3 Lee, the one with the other big cannon. Now this one has a large cannon up front and a turret. Beep beep. Excuse me. Beep, beep. All right. Now we have somebody over here. Oh, uh-oh. No, this is not a good idea. Oh, this is not a good idea. I really should have taken the road. Come on. Everybody lean to the right. Lean to the right. Okay, there we go. And we're back on the road, kinda. Oh, this is not... I do have machine guns I can... Try to take out the airplanes every now and then when they fly by. Now, you can choose to fly an airplane every now and then. An opportunity will start up. I'm going to give some artillery right there. Oh! Oog. I got shot. But I got my artillery strike called in, so... Ooh, that was ugly. Oh, shot by another Stuart. What do I have left? I have some light tanks. I'll go with the M3 Stuart. Stuart the tank. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. Okay. Oh, see, here's a gun carriage here. Excuse me, boys. Really? That looks like the Walton's truck with a gun attached to it. Okay, we have another... Damn. Why am I not... why am I not turning? Okay. Looks like artillery is coming through, and I gotta get my butt out of here. Sorry about that, boys. Apparently, turning on downhill is not a strength of mine. Okay, I'm gonna cruise through here and see if I can't get a little speed action in on. Oh. Yes. Ooh, shot the driver. Yes, alright. Got a shot and it hit the driver, which also left him vulnerable for more attack. So I'm going to scooch over. Oh. Sometimes I'll fire on the fly just to... I better get out of here. Sometimes I'll fire on the fly just to kind of a Hail Mary pass, as it were. I believe my 6 fire extinguishers. Oh, fire extinguishers. I don't believe I got there in time. And here comes the killing shot. Oh, yeah. That's gonna hurt. German tanks are tough. Gentleman Jim. I believe I am out of spawns, and it looks like our team is on the losing end of this one. So here's the rest of our teammates. Interesting. Our team is moving into Zone A, so alright. Now these gun carriages, I see these, they're a low tier choice. I think this is Russian. Great gun. Wow, these things are vulnerable. I mean, obviously, because there are 2 gentlemen just sitting outside, you might as well be driving a speedboat. But they're fast, they're fairly fast, and they have a good, powerful gun on them, so they're good for just kind of getting to a good spot and sniping. I think, I'm not sure about the rocks, but I don't think they've got a good spot there. Here is, I believe, one of the Russian tanks, fighting alongside a Sherman. The Russian tanks are very good as well. Good sturdy tanks. Very good. Good like Russian tanks. And then here's one of the tier 1 German ones, I believe. I believe it's just a cannon, like a 20mm cannon or 75mm cannon attached to the turret. It takes a while. You need to have some sustained fire on target to take care of it. But and again, obviously, we're in arcade battle, so we've got Russian tanks and U.S. tanks and German tanks all fighting alongside each other. They still haven't found a good spot. It seems like we have 2 of the positions now. Let's see. Ah, one of the German tanks on our side. I wonder where he's going. I'm going to finish. Oh, we did not do too good. But I actually had a pretty good run in the beginning there. Pretty happy with that. Let's see how I did in the team. 7th place on the team. Not too bad. Just got a couple of adamant, took some hits, stayed alive. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. And came in 7th on the team. Not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Again, like I said, the game is just fun. It looks good. It plays well. You get in, you get to have some fun. I'm looking forward to getting my joystick in to be able to do some actual flying. So I'll tell you what. When I get my joystick in, I'll fly some air battles, show you how it's gone. We'll see what other planes I've unlocked and other tanks I've moved down the research tree for. Hopefully get that P-38 into action. That thing is sweet. And maybe even start referencing my bomber research to get down to the B-25J. Always a big fan of the B-25. So, I hope you enjoyed watching a newbie play War Thunder. I love it. It's a great game. I just happened to install it one day, and it's just fun. It's a free-to-play game. You can buy some DLCs, some packs, get some premium time. There are microtransactions, but each mission you do rewards you research points to put towards your research, rewards you points, golden eagles, and silver lions, and whatever the currency is to use towards upgrading your equipment. So, the more you play, the more you get out of the game. And if you want to kind of hop, skip, and jump there a little bit, I think I started off with one of the DLC packs, a Mustang pack. It gives you a bit of premium time, which increases the amount of research points and the amount of money you get per mission. But other than that, it's straightforward. You get out of it what you put into it. So play the game, pick the tanks you like, and especially go to the War Thunder forums. The guys are like super helpful. They'll let you know, maybe what kind of planes to start with, what kind of tanks, what kind of loadouts you're looking at, and it's a great resource. So, thanks for watching me play War Thunder, and feel free to hit like if you subscribe, any of that good stuff. It's always appreciated. All right, see you around. Thanks.